Hello and happy Tuesday. I'm Nancy from Nancy's Health and Wellness and Mindset Life Coaching. If you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you will not miss any of my new videos. And that's for my YouTube people. For my wellness site, to get a hold of me that way, or to find that site rather, you would go to facebook.com / Nancy's Health and Wellness, and it'll take you right over to the Facebook wellness site. And that's where you can see my videos as well. I do typically have a couple extra ones on YouTube to view. So you can see them either way. My last video was on self-care and a self-care kit. And I just loved that idea. I thought it was so cool. So thank you for viewing that video and taking time out of your day to invest in your wellness and yourself. And today I want to talk a little bit about grace and how we can give ourselves grace. And also, since I am a mindset life coach, certified life coach, I like to say that because it just means a little more. And I worked really hard for my certifications, even though in the state of Washington where I live, it's not required to be a certified life coach. But I went through the training and just finished that up not too long ago. So I always like to add that in there, certified life coach. Mindset is huge. And of course, our overall wellness and health as well. Those are the three areas that I'm just very passionate about. So how do we give ourselves grace? How do we give ourselves grace? Here's what you do, and it's a daily practice. And there's a lot of emotions running high right now. There's a lot of stressed out people. There's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of worry. Now, it's valid because we're human to have worry. It's valid because we're human to stress out over things, to get anxiety over things. But it is an entirely wasted emotion to worry. And I'm sure a lot of you are like, what? Well, in reality, if we look at it logically and not emotionally, which most of our decisions, most of our thinking is based on, a 95% of our thinking is based on, emotions and not so much on the logic. But if you look at it logically, okay, you'll see that it doesn't get you anywhere. There was a sign that I saw in like a boutique or something of that nature one time, and it said, worrying is like sitting in a rocking chair. You never get anywhere. And I thought, well, isn't that interesting? And I think at the time I was about 20, 22, 23, somewhere around in there when I saw that. So it didn't make as much sense to me then as it does now. So how do we sort of stop the worrying and the stress and the anxiety? There's many things that we can do. There's many coping mechanisms and tools that we can use to stop worry, stop stress, stop anxiety. And I know easier said than done, but if you make it a daily practice to switch your mindset, and maybe you're worried about finances right now, or you're worried about Christmas, or you're worried about a loved one who's not doing well. It is valid to be worried. Okay, I'm not telling you not to worry about it. I'm just bringing awareness to the fact that you can recognize that you're in kind of a cycle of worry, and you can pull yourself out of it. And how do we pull ourselves out of it? There's the big question, right? How do we pull ourselves out of worry? So what you do is you just focus on something else. You change the narrative in your mind. We have so many thoughts processing through our brains every day. We're just ramped up neurologically, really, if you want to look at it like that. And with social media and the internet and other devices that we can get a hold of, we're just on information overload. So my advice first is to breathe, acknowledge and recognize what state that your mind is in, and then switch it over to gratitude. Give yourself grace. Give yourself grace that it's okay to feel that way, and it's okay to get out of it as well. It's healthy. It's for your highest good. It's for your highest good to switch your mindset and to move on to something that is much healthier for you. Our thoughts tend to control us, and you need to get to the root of why you're in the thought process. So I'm going to cut this video a little bit short because I have Wi-Fi issues for posting them, but I will most likely go on a live this week, and I will elaborate on this and give you some useful tools that you can, utilize and help you get out of certain mindsets, and to give yourself grace. You're doing great. Acknowledge that you're doing the best you can every day, and that's really all we can do. So thank you for listening to this video. I appreciate all of you. Have a wonderful Tuesday, and I'll see you later this week. Take care.